Hello world, this is the Rovarian and this is something different, something new. F1 2021, the video game. The F1 2022 season is starting this weekend, or has started this weekend actually. And this got me hyped for F1 as well, and I felt like playing again. And here we are. We're starting my team career, and we're doing that right now. Yeah. We want to start as the 11th team on the grid. We are owner and driver in that game mode.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
Okay, let's create our driver. An avatar is already prepared and selected, I think. No, it's not. How can I select the prepared avatar now? Okay, whatever. Then we prepare the same guy again. Be right back, guys. Okay, so driver is ready. The Rovarian starting for Germany. West Bavaria in such games is unfortunately not available, but hey. Clothing and emotes. Copy from other design. Perfect. So that we can use. Okay. Advance.
Great. Now let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Okay, also the name is thought through already. We're gonna be Rovarian Racing.
Nice. Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
Okay.
That primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
Okay. Earn 15 points. That might be interesting. The team achieved 2 points finishes. 2 points finishes during a season. Okay. They increase with each team acclaim. Okay. So here we have the highest signing bonus. Lowest weekly income. But I mean, 5,000 weekly income by 100,000. That's like... Oh, 20 weeks? No, not even. Achieve 2 points finishes during a season. I think we go with those guys.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So, let's sign a power unit supplier now. We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
Okay, Renault has by far the worst performance and durability here. Oh, yeah, but yeah, the other ones are much more expensive. Ferrari has the most expensive one. I mean, yeah, they have high durability, but they have bad performance in this game. We go with the Honda engine, I would say. Well, actually, as a German team owner, we go with the German engine, so we go with Mercedes.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you.
Okay.
These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Focus represents the driver's current form and state of mind. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Okay. They're all quite bad. Yeah. The only name that I know is Alesi because of his father. I guess that's the son of Jean Alesi. Famous driver. Has been a famous driver, so let's go with him.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Okay.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Good. Yeah. Is already prepared.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colors.
Okay. Team badge select. Yeah, also that I did. Okay. Save and exit. Yeah. And the team colors. That's completely wrong. Nope. It was like this and this. This. Then we take the yellow. That was like that. That. And in the end, white. Okay. Accept and
Great.
advance.
That's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But
Okay.
ready to go. Hit.
Exactly. When you said hit, we hit. Okay, we can deal with the press. Yeah, how we answer interview questions affects R&D. We should not refuse to answer. We can influence the direction that our team takes. Okay. And we can do media coaching. Okay, this perk unlocks additional answers which may get you out of a difficult question. Okay.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say.
Finally, guy likes to talk.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Okay, nothing easy is worth doing. I live for challenges like this. This isn't just about me, this is about my team, and I'm behind them 100%. Together we are unstoppable. I won't lie, it's been a lot of work and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. We boost the team.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
Okay, it was tough to get any drivers to sign on to a new team, but I'm glad they took a gamble. Their skill set really suits our team. We've seen what they can do on paper, and I see a lot of potential in them. It was finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we're new and appreciate the opportunity we're providing. Yeah.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
Okay, now we are putting our starting conditions for the car, I guess. So the chassis balance is incredible. We focused heavily on maximizing our traction out of corners. Sim data looks good, but we won't know until we get out on track. Making the car as responsive as possible was one of our main goals. This is going to give us the edge going into corners. Okay, so I guess that's front aero, that's back aero, sim, I don't know. And that's chassis in general. We built... We're having good traction out of corners, come on.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
Okay, fuel loads are the key to reducing the weight of the car. The efficiency we've got out of the power unit will keep weight down. This era has brought a lot of complexity into the power unit, but we found plenty of room to innovate in our ERS system. It's gonna be tough. We'll have a better picture after the first race. A fresh pair of eyes can find solutions other teams haven't seen, and we've found some unique ways of reducing drag. Better ERS, lower drag.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
We've produced a really strong car. We expect incredible top speeds on the straights. Overtaking is all about power, so we've been working hard to get every bit of performance out of the power unit. We've developed an incredibly light car. This helps with both top speed and through the corners. F1 isn't just one race, it's a whole season. Rigorous stress testing means we can avoid grid penalties and failures. Nah, we need speed, friends. We need speed in the first place. We've developed an incredibly light car.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Our durability department has been really proactive in testing. They catch problems before they become problems. The attention to detail that the chassis department has had is an inspiration to the whole team. Aerodynamics are perhaps the biggest part of Formula One. What our team has achieved in such a short time is a miracle. And our power unit department really had to hit the ground running when we took delivery of our engines. They've done a great job. Chassis again.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you and, of course, to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it. And thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye, my friend. Bill Buxton, I think was the name. Okay, balancing act. Teams balance. Your sponsors will give you cash each week and extra bonuses when you complete the objectives. We also have resource points. With those, we can upgrade our car. And we have an acclaim level. More acclaim means more income. And we have a higher chance of getting better drivers. Okay. Then the season finally starts.
It's important to use the time between races to the
Vortex.
fullest extent. That's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize the team's performance.
Okay. We can also do autofill. Autofill activities. There, okay. What do we have? 6 days. So we can only do one of these. Pre-season driver press tour. Plus driver minus cash. Advertisement campaign. Plus 500 team acclaim. Pre-season merchandise. Plus 500k cash. Or driver training camp. Boost the second driver stats. And we get additional resource points. Then we are going into a driver training camp. Come on. Okay, career mailbox. Yeah, we get emails. Get emails. That's Pierre. Good morning, boss. Okay, IT department. Thank you for your patience. If you encounter any further issues with network permissions, please contact the IT department. Okay. And again, Pierre, who wants facility upgrades, fabrication, build time, quality control, resource point generation. Okay.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they are having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
Okay, how much cash do we actually have? That's the question. Weekly running cost 55,000. We get more for that. And we have 1.1 million. Question is, how much does it take to upgrade? Oops. 2.2, 1.5, 1.2, 1.6. Okay, then 5. Okay, that's actually expensive stuff. Good. Then we can do research. Yeah, also moral is important. Development potential. Yeah, on the powertrain unit we have a low potential because we already have a good power unit. Because we chose Mercedes as deliverer. What do you boost? How much does it cost? 500 resource points. Okay, we have 1000. Minor engine power. Okay, we are... Whoa, we are in the middle performance-wise. Okay. I expected we would be on the lower end. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I would say we boost the chassis as we are quite down there, and there we have the biggest boost options. That costs 550. Does it do weight distribution? That's written in the beginning. Okay, weight distribution. Here we have weight reduction, and here we have tire wear. Okay. With 50 more, we could work on the monocoque structure, which is directly a bigger upgrade. Okay, these are completed. Simultaneous upgrades. Can have 2, I think. But yeah, I think then we wait for the resource points to get, and we boost directly the chassis for a big part. That's our power unit. Also that we have to manage. So only for a limited amount of, or for a minimum amount of time, you have to use the same parts. The gearbox has to be used for 6 races. Otherwise you get the penalty. I won't go too deep into that system now. We get there when necessary. Okay, here we have the contracts, the driver market. Okay.
Here, you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport.
So if you want to get Hamilton or Verstappen,
when the contract negotiation
that's
window
expensive.
rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Well, Verstappen is much cheaper than Hamilton. Okay. If they say so. Finances. Yeah, we should have a constant income because weekly we get money and we don't pay too much at the moment for our facilities. Okay, and settings. Okay, then advanced time. Okay, then wait. Now we do R&D on the chassis because now we have enough points. And we invest in the monocoque structure. We can rush. Spec 2 we need for that. Okay. So it will not be ready for the first race, but for the second one. And whoa, in the weekly performance comparison, it should boost us directly quite some to 4th place even. Okay, let's reveal our car. That's it. That shall be the Formula 1 Champions car at some point. I also want to check actually settings. Is it in career settings? No, there are the tutorials and everything. Simulation settings. Here's the AI difficulty. No, not 31. Come on. I had an exercise race before, and I would expect that in the beginning with an 85 or a 90. We go with 85 and then we see. Surface, yeah, that we leave on realistic. Car damage, we put to simulation because I'm curious. Car damage rate. Simulation. Low fuel mode, no idea. Manual race starts, collisions are on. Yes. Okay, assists. Hopefully all off, exactly. All assists are off, other than the pit assist that I leave on, because that gives me a very short break when we are doing the pit stop. And I don't think it makes that big of a difference. Yeah. I won't run full speed into the pit stop or into the pits. I won't go full speed in there. I will brake and so on. So then it should not make a big difference. Okay. Go on. Okay, we get more resource points. That means now we can choose tire allocation. We go there for what? How can we change it? No idea. Okay. But before we go there, I think, yeah, we have 500 resource points now. That means we should be able to research something more. For that we need facility spec 1, okay, to improve here further. And those are more expensive. You are not that expensive, right? Yeah, supply upgrades, bam, bam, bam. There we got quite some. There are also upgrades that we will just receive like that at some point. But we can work on the ignition system, for example. 40% failure chance. They'll manage. Trust in our engineers. Then we go to the first race weekend in Bahrain.
I see you found the data center. My name is Pierre. I'm your man for all issues of R&D, so get used to hearing a lot from me.
Okay, yeah, rivalry is
Your
it
workstation
here.
should be all set up and good to go. But if you run into any issues, be sure to give me a shout.
Why is the race? Where did I choose the race format? Practice format full, qualifying format. Ah, there I can change it. Okay. Ah, that's in general how I can set it. Okay, and the qualifying format I can set separately. So qualifying we will go with one-shot qualifying, so only one lap. And the race length will actually be long, so we will have 50% of the race distance. Why 50? Or actually, I'm considering 25 or 50%. 25 to have quicker progress, 50% to have the chance to have alternative strategies. If you have a 25% race, there will be one pit stop in the middle. If you have 50%, you can choose one pit stop, two pit stops. Like, you have more options here. Yeah, I go with the long ones. Then the format takes longer, but I am fine with this, and I hope you like it too. So we stay here for long, with long, and the one-shot qualifying, not the full qualifying. Yeah. And then we go to the next session. I would say we have messages. We prepare, tutorials available, weekend preview. Yeah, okay. I will also do the practice sessions, also to get familiar with the racetrack and so on, to adjust my setup a little bit. But you won't see that. So we will see each other back when the qualifying starts.
Morning.
Target in the training sessions is to actually not be able to fulfill all the tasks all the time. If I reach that level at some point, I am a little rusty. I didn't play F1 seriously in 9 months or something. So I will also get better and more consistent quickly. I hope, at least. So having said that, might lash back to me, but we'll see. Okay, all of that stuff is applied. Good, our car setup is fine. No, not this. Yeah. Okay, here's my setup in case you're interested, guys. I'll just quickly go through it. Built on the experience that I had from former F1 games with a couple of test laps that I had here, so probably not, by far not yet perfect, but decent enough for me at the moment. So let's go to track. Oh, wrong button. Focus. Yeah, not too bad. Ah, too late. Now one of the hardest turns, at least for me in F1. Ah, a little too late. Also here, a little too late. A little too late. Okay, this one was good. And first quali. Not last, please not last, please not last, please not last. Ah. Torture.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Verstappen, Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas.
Okay.
Well, that wraps up qualifying,
We are
but
not
don't
in the
worry,
top
we'll be back
14.
tomorrow as we head into the
But we are
Grand Prix.
15th place. Okay. We defeated our team colleague. Nice. Bahrain is not my strongest track. I also have to say that. So there are other tracks where I'm much better. So with having defeated Giuliano Alesi, I'm fine for now. And 15th place in the first race is not too bad. So we can head on to the race.
Months of rumor and speculation all come to
And there we are on race day.
Let's run you through the drive.
Yeah, starting grid. We know the starting grid. It didn't change now. Okay, now we go into the race strategy. And that's what I mean. You have two different strategies here available now. You can go with one pit stop or with two. The two pit stop strategy is significantly slower here even. 6 seconds, that's in F1 significantly. But you have at least the serious option on some tracks. And there we go. Ooh, around Ocon. Oh. Great start. Now we only have to keep it. Keep that pace. Okay, getting closer to Vettel. Oh. That was harsh, but I didn't expect Vettel to break that early and to leave that much space actually. Okay. Okay. Now not over pushing. That's also important. That's something that I tend to do. That when it's going great, and I try, hey, maybe there is going a little more and a little more. Should just stick to the plan. We are 11th place. If one of the guy is having a DNF, we earn points. That in the very first
DRS will
race, that would
re-enable
be
this lap.
awesome.
You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
As long as Alonso and Ricardo are fighting there, we have a chance even of getting closer. Okay. Yeah, good start. We directly made a couple of positions. Now stay calm and show consistency. Oh. Oh, that was a little too defensive. But we are keeping Vettel at distance, that's something. And we are increasing the distance to our teammate quite some. Already 6.5, 8 seconds almost
2 seconds.
to our teammate. Yeah, again lost a little here. That's turn. That's turn. For me, that's the hardest. I think even the hardest. In F1. Ah, too late. Okay. Oh. Okay. Tires are getting worse, I guess. Oh, they're actually fine. Nevertheless, I have the impression we are losing traction. Turn.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
You don't say.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.2 seconds.
I know. And Vettel is coming closer.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Yeah, okay. No chance. Vettel with the DRS and better traction. Now we get DRS, but he's too far away already. Oh, we get DRS. That's a surprise. Oh. Yeah, I should brake a little earlier here. Over aggressive
We're
with that
approaching the
one.
pit window. You'll be on the hards.
They're paid. Battle is not going away like crazy. That's something. Oh. Focus on driving and don't talk, idiot. Okay.
Gap
was
to
a
car
bad
in
guy.
front is 4.0 seconds.
One more lap and then we pit. What was that, Verstappen? I mean, sorry, but where did you come from? Now what are you doing? Yeah, now you're in the middle of my way. Great.
Option. That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Now we are out because of Verstappen. What's wrong with that guy? At first he drives into us. And then he brakes at positions where it's... Come on. I mean, he was standing. Oh. Okay. That's it. For sure, it was because of stupid AI, and for that I have the rule, if it's the stupid AI, then I do a flashback, but whatever. That's it. Retire from session. No points, no nothing. Only angriness. Disappointing result. But important, the speed was there.
Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to
Who
achieve
won?
this win?
Paris,
I really
okay.
feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures.
If Verstappen would have won, I would have been like, okay.
Just at the right temperature.
But it's
and the driver
Paris.
did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything. It always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed
Okay.
exceptionally
Paris,
today,
Bottas,
keeping us firmly on the edge of our
Hamilton.
seats throughout
It's the first podium
entirety
of
the
this
race.
season.
Congratulations to everyone at the team.
They're partying, okay. They had their time.
The points that Sergio Perez earned today see him take over the lead.
Our
in the Drivers'
teammate
Championship.
Giuliano Alesi
So,
becomes
Anthony Davis,
12th.
Who would you rank as your driver of the day?
In the
Definitely
end,
Antonio
we've
Giovinazzi, isn't it?
been ahead
No
of
matter what the rest
Yuki
of the field threw at him,
Tsunoda,
he didn't put a
so
foot wrong. Superb
11th
driving.
It's
place
time to
would
see
probably
how
have
things are
been
shaping
our
up
final
in the
result.
Constructors' Championship. Red Bull take over as championship
yeah.
leaders. After an
Okay.
event like that, who
But,
knows
yeah.
what the sport has in store for us
We have a
next time.
DNF,
Be sure to
as
join
well
us
as
again
Charles
as we
Leclerc.
continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Ocon also had a bad result. Yeah. Okay, race director. Are we guilty of anything? Incidents? Yeah, we received terminal damage. Yeah, okay. Ah, Ocon had a collision with Stroll. Okay. Pit stops. Ah, it only shows as far as we've been in the race. Yeah, that pit stop was our problem. The Verstappen pit stop. Still managed to be 6th place. Wow. But yeah, it's a Red Bull. Okay, what happens if we check our lap times until we've been out? 40, 40, 34.1, 33.5, 34.4, 34.6, 35.4, 35.7. Yeah, those have been bad, but in both those laps I had problem. Okay. Enough of the analysis here.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing.
Yep,
It
it
looks like
is.
you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
Our chassis has really improved through the season. It's fantastic now.
Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
I made a few mistakes and they were more consistent.
Appreciate your time.
Okay. Oh, team acclaim goes to level 2. What? Base payout? Ah, damage deductions. Yeah. And 1.8 million. Whoa, we have actually quite some income then. But actually, yeah, it's a weekly income, right? Okay, now if we are lucky until the next race, get quite some upgrades. We can plan some activities. And we finished with quite a surplus of fuel. Yes. Because we finished the race early. Okay, there's a lot to plan. Autofill activities. Anyway, we have everything now in this week, right? Yeah. Okay. Resource points, resource points. Sponsor event added. Improves team acclaim. Okay. And then's the Grand Prix weekend. How many points do we have? 246. That's for sure not enough. Other than durability upgrades are very cheap. No. Oh, but anyway, we can't. Okay, we can only improve the gearbox actually. With the rest, we anyway rely on our supplier. Then we advance the time.
It looks like you've had a meeting request from one of our departments. As the boss, departments will often reach out to you for advice on how to handle the various ongoings of your team. These
Okay.
events can range from everything from organising charity events to dealing with driver matters.
Yeah,
How
okay,
you
there are
decide to handle
events.
these will have an impact on not only our resources, but how the press perceives us. The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
Okay, we can improve his pace by +7. Whoa. Or his awareness, so we can actually boost him quite
The
some.
department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
Okay, so we boosted his awareness now. So we have a higher chance also of him finishing. The morale of the chassis team is high in the meanwhile. Where can we see our second driver? The details, or is our, no, those are our details. We don't have any rivalry. Ah, here, contracts. Okay. Expires Monday, 2nd of August. Okay, advanced time. Weekly resources, still not enough. Monocoque structure. More. Rear floor distribution, ignition
Our
system.
new parts have
All our
completed their
upgrades worked, I think.
They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Oh yeah. That's great. And as all of it is chassis, that means the car should be much easier to drive now. Also. Wow, and that puts us ahead of Aston Martin, Alpine, and AlphaTauri. Okay. At least theoretically. How's the progress here? Ah, we don't see it yet. Okay, how the others are. Where are we? And there. But I think that's already up to date. Status. Okay. Upgrades complete. Upgrades unlocked. So we could do this to improve here even more, and then we would have a big upgrade available. Here we can reduce the weight even more with the engine cover, which is another big upgrade. But that's 1,100. That would be a smaller upgrade. For tire wear. I think also our aero department could use some upgrade. Especially for fronts. We are suffering quite from understeer at the moment. So we are going with this. Oh, it's also until the 5th of May. It'd also be nice to, at first, upgrade the facility. Oh, we have the money for it. Then we use it and reduce the failure chance. Yep. And then we do this upgrade. Ah, right. This one. Requires facility spec 1. Yeah, okay, that we don't have yet. Why is it still 40% failure chance? Ah, the facility needs to be upgraded first or what? 20th of April. Okay, then we wait until then. Okay. And next time we go on in Imola at the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari. That's where we go on next time. So for today, thank you very much for your attention and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.